Let's get to it.
So sad. It's really getting hard out here. Dawn
For
Robinson
y'all.
from In Vogue says she's been homeless and living in her car for nearly 3 years. But Dawn Robinson's financial issues started years ago, honestly. If you recall, Dawn left In Vogue back in 1997 and then later joined the group Lucy Pearl with Raphael Saadiq. And then in 2021, the singer blamed Raphael for making her lose her home. Dawn says Raphael became jealous of the attention she was receiving in the group and didn't look out for her at all financially. Now, while Dawn should have been reviewing her own contracts, the singer says she didn't even notice because she trusted Raphael to take care of everything. And unfortunately for her, it didn't take long for her to find out that she was on her own. Now, after Dawn fell behind on her mortgage, Raphael Saadiq did say that he would help her, and honestly, he just left her high and dry. Now, Dawn
Hold on.
in her car. Did say that he would help her, and honestly, Raphael Saadiq did say that he would help her, and
Where he said that at? Where's the proof? Where's this proof at that he said that?
Man,
You know why there's no proof? Because he didn't say that. That's what Dawn said. And why would he help her? I'm going to read to y'all what she said in she did an interview with Essence Magazine a while back. I'm going to read to y'all exactly what she said about Raphael Saadiq. And tell me after I read it, and this is the energy she's been giving off. She's hard to work with, very difficult to work with. Why would he say something like that when she had all this to say about? Let's finish this first.
honestly, he just left her high and dry.
Just lying.
Now, Dawn is completely homeless and living in her car and says she attempted to live with her mother in Las Vegas, but that didn't work out. Honestly, y'all, this entire situation is just so disheartening.
Yeah, and also, her ex-husband just made a video talking about her mother. And I'm gonna put the clip in there. I'm telling you, it's all her. Let's go.
Especially because artists don't typically understand how important it is to always have a lawyer review their contracts. Until next time, y'all.
Yeah, there ain't no next
Y'all, this
time.
is
Be
so sad.
quiet. Be quiet.
It's really-
Be quiet. You don't know what you're talking about. Let me read this, right? This is Essence Mag. It's hold on. I'm gonna read. If you want to check out the article, it's called "En Vogue's Dawn Robinson Speaks on Group's Drama," and that's from Essence Magazine, essence.com. That's the title. This what she had to say about Raphael Saadiq. Hold on. She said, "I've known Raphael since I was 16. So when he approached me about doing a group with him, he let me know that he didn't have a lot of money, but his small label, Pookie Records," which is hilarious.
Pookie.
He did start a record label called Pookie Records. And he came out with an album in 2004. You want to know what the album name was? I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. You know what the album name is? The album, the 2004 album, it's called Ray Ray. So I don't know what he was going with this. But at Pookie Records, the album is called Ray Ray, right? So let me get back to it. And she said she was fine with that. "I knew we could blow up. I think he got frustrated because he came off a little jaded and pissed off in interviews because people wanted to talk to me more." Now, first of all, he wasn't trying to sign her to his record label. He may have told her about it, right? And it wasn't him giving her the money. It wasn't him giving her the money. See, he had what you call creative control, but he didn't have the distribution deal. He wasn't the record label, right? He wasn't the record label. he was the one signing a contract also. They didn't sign to Pookie Records. Like I said before, they signed to EMI. They all got contracts from EMI. So I don't even know why she's even bringing up Pookie Records when they were never signed to his label. Anyway, let's go. So, she said, so the Essence asked her, did you ever address it with him? She said no, but my thinking was he knew I had something to offer because En Vogue was crossover and pop. So I had a larger following in that regards. Now, Tony Tone only reached R&B world and wasn't as abroad as they brought me in for the extra side status. So she's already throwing Tony Tone under the bus. Saying, hey, listen, Tony Tone wasn't all that. I was the draw. They not coming to see you, Otis. That's what she's saying. Nobody's coming to see you, Otis. This is her after he came to her with the idea. Remember, she's the one that's broke. Say what you want. Raphael Saadiq, Ali from Tribe Called Quest, they weren't broke. You were broke. They didn't have to do the group. This was an idea. And he knew that she was going through it. That's the reason why he reached out to her and said, hey, let's start this super group. Now that you have no contractual obligations, let's start this group and see what we can do with it. She said yes because she had nothing else going on. She was blacklisted. They told everybody. The industry told everybody she's hard to work with. So he's giving her a lifeline. So, okay. So here, she said, unlike Raphael, I was very proud of Ali when we went to Germany, and all the press wanted to talk to him more about his rap career with A Tribe Called Quest. Are you kidding me? Now she's trying to pit them together. Against each other, excuse me. Now she's trying to pit them against each other. Now let's keep it a buck. Right? If they are on tour, right? And it's not like they have Phife Dawg or Q-Tip. This is Ali. Everybody knows he's a part of, the group. And he's a very important part, but he's not the stars of the group. He's not the stars. So for you to say that they were running towards Ali more than they were running towards, Raphael Saadiq, right? I'm not saying that couldn't have happened. It just don't make sense. He's not Q-Tip, not Phife Dawg. He's the background guy. He's the guy in the background. Now, they may ran to him and asked him some questions, but I can see her saying that they ran towards her more than both of them. I can understand that. It is Don Robinson, and Vogue was huge. They still out touring. But to try to say that he was annoyed and he was upset because they were running towards Ali instead of him, you're really just trying to draw a wedge between them because you can only drive and you can only move in confusion. She can only cope with confusion. If there's no if there's not a problem there, she has to create one in order to be able to move, in order to be able to function, which is called dysfunction. Anyway, let's go. Let's read it. In Amsterdam, everybody wanted to talk to me more. Everyone knows that the girl always get more attention, whether it's Shaka Khan, Rufus, or Gwen Stefani, and no doubt. The guy always make you feel intimidated, but if doing a lot of interviews can help bring attention to the group, then that benefits us all. But unfortunately, he didn't understand he had something right. A group that is seceding, it really got ugly. She said, Lucy Pearl is one of my favorite groups. I love the creation me and Raphael had together since we were kids, creating this whole sound and how we came up with the idea of Lucy Pearl, because it was idea as opposed to in vogue, which was put together. I had a deal on the table with RCA, who had Tyrese and Coco signed to solo deals at the time, but I have chose to do another group because I believe it was the smartest idea. 3 super artists to make one super group, and to be able to bring the knowledge I acquired was going to make it a stronger situation. Plus, the album was insane. I tried to talk to him about a reunion, but Ali had a lawsuit against him because he felt like he did him wrong, because we found out later that Raphael had made side deals. I believe there's strength in numbers, not to get money, but when God puts something together this great, you don't walk away from it. You work it out. But his ego got in the way. I was really sad, but it was a one-way off street. I decided that we wouldn't commit to a long-term situation unless album sales was seen. So we just disbanded, but they have to have a scapegoat, so they are going to blame Dawn and say I'm the difficult one. Now, you basically ask for a reunion. Why? Why would you ask for a reunion if they were problematic? When she asked for a reunion, yeah, it's true. Ali was suing Raphael Saadiq. That happens all the time, though, in that business. If you know about that, lawsuits happen all the time. It's nothing personal. It's business. It's really nothing personal. It's business. Lawsuits happen all the time. It's business. It's never personal when it comes to lawsuits. Hey, I found some money that you owe me. You're not trying to give it to me? Okay, let's go to the courts. You owe me $250,000. You owe me $600,000. I want this money back. I don't think I owe you that. I paid for your album release. I paid for, all you still haven't paid us back for the advance. And then you go to court. Nothing personal, just business. To the point that they were able to reunite after that. After they made a settlement, they decided to do the group again. They understood that it was business. All right, it was business. You took me to court. We settled out of court. Now let's get back to business. And they replaced you with Joy. They replaced her with Joy. Right here. That's Lucy. That's Joy. That's Joy right there. And they replaced her with her. And when they did that, right, they didn't let her know, and she was upset about it.
Calm down.
They're like, you know what? This the new Lucy Pearl. Without you. Now, for those that don't know who Joy is, right? Joy is if you're from Atlanta, you know about the Dungeon Family. Legendary group. She was married to Big Gip. I don't know if she's still married. I think I don't know if they still married or not. I don't know. Hold on, let me check right here. Oh no, they separated. Wow, they separated in 2003. Well, Big Gip is from the group, if y'all remember, Goody Mob, and when I guess they reached out to her and said, "Hey, listen, what's going on? Are you obligated? Do you have any contracts? You know, we got a spot open." And she said, "Yeah," and then she just joined the group, and it easy as that. And they said they ain't have no problem with her, you know, no issues, and they went on touring. She got upset when she found out, you know, through other people that she was replaced. Why would you be upset? That's what I don't get. Why are you upset? Look what she was saying about him. Why would you be upset? You didn't want to be there. You know, you blamed him for losing your house. First of all, remember, you were in vogue. You were the biggest group member, you know. Y'all sold more records. You supposed to have more money than both of them combined. So if you don't tell him about your financial situation, which I'm probably sure she didn't, how are you supposed to know that you're going to lose your house? You're supposed to be a millionaire a few times over. So it's not his fault that you lost your house. Your house, you shouldn't even have a mortgage unless you have a mansion. Like most millionaires, they don't buy, you know, they don't pay off mansions, but they do buy houses. You shouldn't even have a mortgage at this point. Especially around that time. In the video what I said about her mother, right? Her husband just dropped this video. Look what he had to say about the mother.
Was not right. I know Barbara Jean Alexander, okay? That woman is an angel. Her mother and I talked, actually, we just talked yesterday. She'd never put her out. She'd never put her daughter in the streets. There's no argument that you could have with Barbara Jean that you could ever view as aggressive or mean-spirited. So I knew.
So he knew
something else was going on.
So he knew something else was going on. He know what it is. He know what it is. It's her. It's her. Everybody is the problem. You gotta be a real short bus to think that her mother kicked her out or turned mean if you know every relationship she had. It seems like every relationship, friendship, romantic relationship, business relationship turns sour. Who is the common denominator? They was even asking, well, wasn't she married? What happened with her? This the guy right here. He has a fiance. He's doing well. He said that he makes $500,000 a year. In this video, he said that he makes $500,000 a year. This is another video you can up. It's already up. He said in this video he makes $500,000 a year. How come she couldn't stay with this guy right here? He said that he loved her for 10 years. How come you couldn't stay with this guy right here? How? Difficult. Entitled. Nasty attitude. Look how she talked about Raphael Saadiq. Disgusting.
Calm down.